Hey folks, Joshua here. Welcome back to Mars First Logistics. Today we are going to try to get through some main contracts here. I'm worried about this deliver wind turbine blades, but we need to build a fuel pipe first. That's going to unlock the tanker blueprint for us. We're traveling from the fuel station over to the refinery. We've got some distance to cover here, and we're building ourselves a fuel pipe. This is my first time working with this particular menu item. So fuel pipe is going to cost 35 units per kilometer. We're going to take a look and see, as we accept the contract here, exactly how far we can get per segment. So if we travel kind of along the direct route, let's take a look and see how far we can get this to go and what kind of build options we have. I'd love to see if I can get up to the top of this ridge maybe to start. So we'll peek our way up to the top and see if we can draw a pipe from the base up to here. That's going to be a full 0.7 kilometers. It looks like distance-wise it's okay. Yeah, distance-wise it's going to be fine. So we might have longer than... We might have up to a full kilometer or even longer to go with. Let's just get it up to here for now. And let's keep moving. All right, so we'll try a full kilometer this next section. See if we can get that to happen. That's going to be an obstruction if we're not careful, but maybe we can either angle over it or around it. Let's just head in the right general direction. And when we hit a full kilometer, we'll see if we can go any further than that. Should be somewhere right around here. That's a full kilometer. Okay, so it looks like a kilometer is our limit. Go ahead and build that. Okay, this shouldn't be too bad, except getting over that... Yeah, getting over that large ridge could be tricky. Or up on top. Let's see what we can make happen here. Little jaunty music happening, I like that. Hey, that's half a kilometer. We might need to go around here, I'm not sure. Getting up there will be a little bit challenging anyway. Okay. Let's lift this up or maybe angle it around a little bit. That gets us to here. Okay. So I do have... Yeah, I do have... You can fast travel to transmitters. Let me head up here. I'm on the wrong side, it looks like. Hold on, let's try that one more time. Well, that's not helpful. That's not great. I was not hoping to... Well, I guess we're fairly high. Reset here. Let's see if we can get the pipe up the cliff here. Be over in that direction. If we could just draw it up to here, that'd be great. I'd be happy with that. How far away are we? 1.3. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna need to get it closer. But it looks like we would be able to lift it up here. Okay. So we'll just kind of get it closer, and then I think we'll be fine. Not the most aerodynamic vehicle, this Scout, but we can get it. We can get a little bit of distance here. Bam. Okay, I'll take that. Let's, what is my obstruction here? There's like, yeah, there's a little thing in the way. Okay. I have to angle this a bit, so let me leave a little bit of space. We'll try that. And we'll travel back up. We'll fall down. Okay. Quick reset. Head over to the edge. And see if we can get it up to the top of this ridge here somehow. Yeah, okay, this looks maybe doable. There is still... Oh, okay, we've got a functional lift. Okay. I guess there's very strong pumps at the end of this pipeline because realistically, lifting fluids that high in a in a pipe is pretty challenging. But I guess whatever physics simulation they're using for this is not really actually pushing any fluid through the pipe, so they don't have to worry about that. All right, the rest of this looks pretty trivial. Let's just get it connected and move on to the next main contract here. I think we'll come along this ridge. Once we hit, yeah, just 0.9 there, should be able to do it. Let's see. Yep. Okay, bring that maybe to here. Okay, and then we should be able to just connect it up. Looks good. Where is it? Let's do it like this. I have to be closer. You have to be pretty close to the termination point to make the connection, which is interesting. Wants to... Huh. Oh, now that's interesting. I can't actually edit it. Let me pop this here. And then connect it. There we go. There we go. Okay, contract complete. And we unlock this tanker blueprint with some new parts. Let's take a look at that. I've got another... oh, this is a full fuel tank? Oh, okay, that seems risky to try. So in terms of new parts, what did we pick up here? We picked up the motorized joint. Applies torque. Okay. And the rail slide moves along the axis. All right. Let's take a look at our free blueprint that we picked up as well. We got the tanker. What is this? Why is this a thing? Let's zoom in and check out this new build. Okay, so what are we dealing with here? The motorized joint. Oh, I think I understand. You slide this, so the little hook on the full tanks, you could slide this under to hook it, and then there's controls to kind of... So I think this is meant to be a hint, maybe. This is way too small to... Oh, the rail side's kind of interesting. Okay. Maybe we can use this to drag that tanker. We could try it at least. There's no suspension on this. Like, it's way too simple to actually use, probably, but we could give it a shot. I am trying to figure out a way to delay doing this wind turbine thing. Let's take a look at this. We have some options for moving this thing. It does have the slides, the skids on it, and the hook. So maybe this new... All right, let's try it. Let's try this new little blueprint and see how it works for us. All right, so move this back all the way to the rear. Maybe this just works perfectly. I don't know. I guess the bumpers are to get the front up so that you're not dealing with friction drag from the entirety of the skids. Just like if you can lift the front up, it's just the 2 points at the back that are dragging. Maybe. I mean, let's see. Let's see what we can make happen here. I don't know if this is low enough to the ground, although I can angle it more, right? There's... Yeah, okay. This might be the perfect vehicle here. Maybe. Guess we'll find out. Okay. That lets us kind of lift it up. And then if I drag it, kind of rides up the rails and on. Okay. Is this actually perfect for this? What does this do if we close these? It lifts the rear up, doesn't it? Oh my goodness, this is actually the perfect vehicle here. Well, all right, thanks, I guess. If you're just giving this to me for free, and all I got to do is get it over there now, I'll roll with it. Look at this. It's like the developer was like, you're not smart enough to figure this out on your own, so I'll just give it to you. What a perfect solution. All right. I'll take it. Where are we going? We have to get around this. I'm not sure if this vehicle is strong enough to climb that ridge. If I was going to make one change, I would probably throw a grappling hook on the front to help climb big slopes. I mean, it says it's a full fuel tank, which makes me think I'm not going to have the horsepower to get it up, but to get it up the slope. But we can try it here. It's handling remarkably well, given what we're dealing with. I mean, the vehicle is like perfectly designed in terms of center of gravity. It's super low to the ground. It has the tank centered. Yeah, a flip is going to be bad news, though, right? Flip is going to mean resetting and having problems. Okay, we might be able to do this. I don't know. We'll see. It's gonna struggle, but maybe? No, without an assist from a grappling hook, we're not gonna be able to get up there. It's too steep. So we could try just using this and going the long way around. I could reset the mission, or we could... Yeah. See, this is a problem now. Because I have no way to fix myself. We might have to reset the mission here. I got too excited by how awesome it was to have this handed to me. Yeah, let's do that. We're not that far away. We'll do a hard reset. And we'll make a few small edits to this device, or this contraption. Let's go into the editor. Let's grab grappling hooks. So I want one at the front to pull myself up. And then in the event that I capsize, that I turn over, I think having, let's see, one each here and here is probably going to be sufficient to fix that problem. And then I think that's it. I think that's the only fix we need. So I'll save this as Tanker Mark II, I guess. And we'll try this again. So we already have the basic idea here. We know what to do. Let's set up to hook it on, drag it onto our frame. So I guess the idea behind the rail slide and the motorized joint is they do things we've already kind of seen, but they probably have like significantly more horsepower, more strength. There we go. Okay. Drag you forward. Okay. Go ahead and lock in. All right, I think we're good now. We got the grappling hook to help me climb. We got the 2 side grapples if we flip. I think we can just get this delivered real fast now. Let's just YOLO off the cliff and see what happens. Yeah, that's about what I expected. But we're having fun, right? I mean, we're having fun. Hey, we landed on our tires. That's fantastic. Okay. Well, it is grappling hook time. There we go. Seriously, if you guys are playing your own playthrough of this, rush the grappling hook. It is okay. We want to get there. Maybe we go this way first this time, and angle towards the solution or the destination. Yeah, get the grappling hook ASAP. It solves so many problems. Like flight is complicated and it's fun when you get it working, but it's limited too by fuel efficiency and stuff. But the grappling hook just solves problems for you. It's kind of amazing. There we go. Now, is it on this side of those mountains, or is it on the far side? Oh, it looks like... Yeah, it looks like it's on the far side, so we're going to need to go this way. Okay, we can clamber over this. This is going to be a little challenging, but again... Problem solver. GH to the rescue. Nice. Take a long shot there. I don't know, is this the right way to do this? Is this like, I guess, I would guess, I would actually be interested to see speedrunners and the strategies they come up with and the designs and builds they come up with. They all involve flight, no question. But if you banned flight somehow, if you had a speedrunning category for banned flight. Oh, that was a great catch. Yeah, if people were constrained that way, I would love to see how speedrunners do some of these missions. Okay, all right, come on. You can do it. There we go. Okay, we're over the hump. Oof. All right, maybe I should have gone the long way around. Not sure I can navigate that even with my grappling hooks. I guess I'm in for a penny, in for a pound here. I'm just gonna have to try. All right, so we're gonna fall down here. You know what? As long as we have it, let's just do it like this. Hopefully this full fuel tank doesn't explode. Okay, so assuming I do get up here, then what? Then what? Like, how am I gonna get this last inch? Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this. I don't think I can like navigate this. Maybe over here. It's like almost vertical, so I don't know how I'm gonna like. I I have to be able to aim at something beyond the edge here in order to pull myself over. Oh, I guess if it's going to go that hard. Okay, all right. Hold on. I might have it here. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. Don't explode. Don't explode. Okay, all right. Let's dip over. Drive backwards a little bit, maybe? Yeah, we're gonna have to pull ourselves sideways here. We're almost there. We're almost there. This turned into... Trying to climb over this was me not wanting to drive a long way, and I think I'm being punished for my laziness, to be honest. Okay. It's the wrong grappling hook. Go back to this front one. Pull myself forward a little bit. Can I get... There we go. Okay. Feel like I should be able to fall down here. Yep, just release it. There we go. So, volatile fuel tank delivery, you guys. This is the preferred method. This is part of the employee handbook on Mars. Climb a mountain with a grappling hook and then fling yourself down the mountain with your tank full of explosive fuel. No OSHA violations exist on Mars, so don't bother trying to complain to your local union rep. There are no unions, there are no reps, and you are expendable. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Okay, what kind of delivery we're looking at here? Like, where's the box? Show me the box. Show me the box. Okay, you know what? I think I can make this work, too. Just drive right into it, right? Hey, there we go. More progress on the rocket. Is the rocket done? Well, all right. There we go. New contract, deliver navigation data. Okay. So, wind turbine reward is just money. Navigation data gets us a rocket. Ooh, that's going to improve our flight capabilities. Okay, I would like to see if this is something I can fly. Let's take a look at this one. Oh, I don't have... Okay, I'm going to have to get over there first. Let me swap over to my scout. We'll fly over there and check it out. Okay, interesting. Okay. So what does it want me to do? Oh, is this a theodolite mission? No. Hey, what does it want me to do? I don't have... Whatever this is undiscovered, that's going to be road. Power line, water pipe, fuel pipe, monorail. None of that makes any sense. So I guess I have to pick it up off of the wall here and then carry it. This does sort of seem like the kind of thing I could fly theoretically. If I had a way to pick it up and put it directly, like center of gravity on top of me. If I had a way to, if I had the right grabber, maybe. So it's very flush. It's flat against the wall, right? We need a grabber that can extend out, grasp it, pull it off the wall, and then bring it back. I might be able to build that. Let's see. Okay, so we'll put this on a new build. We'll call it data for now, just so I don't mess up my original scout. And then, let's see. We need to be able to reach out here, pull it up, bring it back here, right? So... and we're gonna want it centered as best we can have it, like this. So if I start the grabber here, maybe we're gonna be holding it vertically and kind of centered. Yeah, so I actually want it pretty centered, I think. I think I want it exactly centered. So my center of gravity is right here, and since I don't have a connector there, we're gonna have to do something like this. So we want it centered on this. I'm going to need some way to extend it forward, grab it. I'm going to want to be able to angle it up and down a little bit here, extend it, and then just have grabber arms, right? Not too complicated of a build, theoretically. I need to be able to bring it back and then rotate it and kind of center it around here. So grabber comes back. The main thing is we need, let's get one of these two-piece joint thingies. It's gonna be slightly off-center no matter what we do. But let's grab a servo. I think for this one I'll remove the theodolite. And actually, let's do this with some bendies. Oh, this is going to be up in connectors, the 90 degree. Do it with some bendies. And we throw the servo on. Like this. Okay. We use more bendies. Okay. So we should be able to rotate you. Do I... Let's start with everything in the final configuration for carriage. So we're going to be able to rotate you forward a little bit. We're going to get blocked by our thruster, though. We are going to get blocked by the thruster, so I'll need another assembly like this at the other end. Let me get the teleporting extender thing. And we'll take another copy of this whole thing, pop it on top. I guess we would need, yeah, we would need a connector here. Getting heavy, but... yeah, one more. And then I don't need this in that configuration. At that point, I need my gripper, which could be just the thing itself, the teleporting thing itself. What's it called? The levitating actuator? Yeah, at this point, we could do it maybe... It's not that wide. Need a little bit of space here. So we do something like this, and then we just have this as the gripper. We can try this. It's a first attempt, but let's see. So is that going to be wide enough? Can we get it past the front of the cone? It seems like it's pretty well centered if we grab it. It's a little tall, unfortunately. So it would be sitting here. I guess I could bend this forward and this back or something like that to get it a little closer. But that's honestly, if that grabs it and holds it there, that's good enough. We're probably gonna have to modify this. Yeah, it's not, I don't think it's gonna be quite wide enough. So I'm not sure. We'll try it out. Let's see. Get this extended out as far as that'll go. Push it down, right? So it's nice and stable. Drive forward. Yeah, it's not going to be wide enough to actually grab this thing, unfortunately. So it's almost where I would want it. Because like we can angle this down and grab it. I could push it. Okay, I could push the whole assembly forward and then rotate it backwards to hold, right? So let's say yeah, I could push it backwards like that and then rotate this upwards so that the center of gravity was correct. Yeah, okay. So instead of this, I'll take this entire assembly here, copy that, remove it, get rid of this stuff. Don't need that anymore. No, let's put it back for a second because I need to do this part first. Let's copy that. Let's insert a connector here. Then put this back. Then we grab you, put you here. Okay. Get rid of the extra weight. All right, let's save that. Try this. Oh, it's still not wide enough, though. Still not wide enough to actually grab. So I still have that problem, right? So how am I fixing that? This needs to be, I guess, 2 of these. Working together, and then we need the rotation joints at the far end, I guess. Yeah, we need 2 more of these. Where are they? I don't actually need you guys extended for this. Well, I need you partly extended. Let's see. So we have 1 and 2 here. They're going to get me the width I need, and then I need grabbers. And I need the grabbers to be able to rotate. So I need 2 servos. Both in the same direction like that. And I'm going to need to be able to close them. You know what? The fork arms might work really well here. Let's just give them a shot. I'm going to need bendies and then fork arms. We'll give this a shot. I think this has a good shot to work here. And let me fly this thing out. Yeah, let's see if that works. Let me just go to controls real quick. Put you guys on the same channel. Put you guys on the same channel. Okay. What are we sitting at? 34 minutes? Okay. So if we can pick this up and get its center of gravity, I can fly it out. Now, one problem is that I don't think I have any fuel right. Oh, I do have fuel right now. Excellent. Okay. Okay. As close as we can get. Let's see if we can manipulate this the way we want. Okay, I need to extend this. Actually, we need to back up a little bit because I need this to go past the front of the nose, if I can get that. And it looks like I can. Okay, so we rotate it down. There we go. Yeah, that's where the levitating actuator comes in really handy. Being able to extend past the nose like that is huge. Okay. Drive in. Let's close things off a little bit. Okay, drive forward. Okay. Okay, theoretically, I now have a grip on it. Okay, okay. It's working, you guys. It's working. All right. A little off balance. I think I'm not going to mess with it too much. We're going to... Yeah, we're just going to work with what we have here. It's only 2 points of contact on a circle, so that makes me a little nervous. I guess I could put 2 more arms on. I could put 2 more arms on, couldn't I? You know what? That feels safer. Rather than having to redo this, I'm going to reset here. We're going to put 2 more arms on. Okay, so... Yeah, real easy. Expensive, but real easy. We're just going to grab 2 more of these. And go like this. And like this. What do I need to buy here? $9.80 for another one. Okay. Yes. That's going to be nice and secure. That actually means we don't need these... I wouldn't need the rotators here, actually. I just need more grip. The plan we had for the servos will be fine, I think, without those. I think so. And then we just go to controls. Make sure these guys are on 4. Oh, where's this one? Okay. We're adding a good amount of weight here, but I think we're going to be okay. All right, so we got to grab this one more time. Here we go. Something like this. Okay. All right, so we start off by... We extend this all the way. Angle it into position. Looks decent. Drive forward. Okay. Need a little bit more lower. Nope. There we go. Start closing things up. Okay. Pull it off. Yes, we've got 4 points of contact now. I'm very happy about that. Okay, rotate it up. It is heavy. I don't know how well we're going to fly, but we're about to find out. Okay, now the main problem is center of gravity. So we want to move it back, and the only way I have to do that right now is like this. Oh, that's not going to work. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't work because of the other grippers. All right. So I would need... All right, well, at this point, I'm just going to try and fly with this. I don't know how the center of gravity is going to work here. We can push it back a little bit, and we can just try and see. So I want to get here. This is going to be key. If we can fly to here to refuel, we're going to be able to do this. Let's see what happens. Okay, it's kind of working. Let's see. It's kind of working. Okay. The problem is slowing down. Our momentum's too high. Let me go over here. I can refuel here if I can get there. Okay, decent landing, and we're on wheels. Okay. It's a goodly portion of the trip taken care of here. From here, we just go straight to our final destination. Delivery could be interesting. If we have to put it on another reel, that could be tricky. Construction site. I don't think so. I think probably we just deliver it, right? Let's see. I want to avoid building up too much forward speed here. Yeah, we're going to start braking immediately. Because as we lean forward, the vertical thrust is giving us forward momentum. Okay. You know what? I think we've done it. Nice. That was dope. Oh, I do have to put it on the spindle. Tricky, tricky. Okay. Okay, well, that's good, because I think we can do that. We're going to have to line it up, but I think we can make this work. Let's see. All right. It's a little off kilter here, because we screwed around with that rotation stuff, but I think we can still make it work. Let's see. Can I make this happen? Almost. Okay, we can get it close enough that if we release our grip on it, it should settle into place. Yeah! Oh, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off, baby. Sending supplies from Mars back to Earth. Precious metals, fuels, rare resources, whatever it is that they came here to get. We help them out. And the rocket launch pad is completed. Fantastic! That was really cool. Got a bunch of new parts and unlocked the rocket. Looks like they're mostly cosmetic. I don't see why we wouldn't immediately try this. There we go. It immediately fell immediately fell over. Where's the fuel? Oh, I only have 3 units of fuel here. Is there like a single tank in there? Where is the tank? No, there's not even a tank. It's just the rockets. Wow, this thing is not meant for travel, I'll tell you that. Okay, let's see it. Full blast only gets it so high, you guys. And then it's fall back to Earth time. What a dinky little guy. Oh, maybe you're meant to... Hold on. Maybe you're meant to launch from the top there. Because there is like a staircase here. Maybe if you launch from high enough, you can escape gravity? Or get into orbit or something? Oh, hold on. No, it looked like there was... Yeah, there is like a launch pad up there, kind of a thing. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, I need a little bit more distance to make this work. Because, or no, I need to use my reverse thrusters is what I need. Yeah, it feels like if you launch from the top here, maybe this could work. Like, am I centered enough that I can pull this out here? I don't know if this is gonna work. Oh, it does. Okay. Well, that's cool. Let's see what happens if you launch from the top of the launch tower. Like, we've given ourselves an extra, I don't know, it's not that much, 50 feet, but let's burn it all and see what happens. And you get a nice view of the horizon, but that's it. Yeah, that's not enough launch, not enough lift. We slam back down. All right, well, that's fun. Guys, that's going to be it for today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Oh, we landed on our feet. That's lucky. I guess if you go straight vertical, the physics engine does not have wind weather or whatever to push you off. When we come back next time, we're going to tackle this beast, deliver the wind turbine blades, and see what that gets us. In terms of progression, yeah, I now have all but the last 2 vehicles. So we're near the end of the main contracts in the main game, such as it is. But I've been having a blast with this game, and I can definitely see getting past the main contracts and just spending like hundreds of hours building vehicles to try and conquer Mars. To have like an all-purpose, all-terrain vehicle that can do whatever you need it to would be a massive engineering challenge. But ultimately, you would need different vehicles for different tasks. But I can definitely see people building all kinds of crazy suspensions and arms and grabbers and trucks and what have you, rovers. Lots of fun to be had in this game. Lots more fun for us, or at least a little bit more, in terms of our main contracts and unlocks and stuff. But that's going to have to wait for next time. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you then. Take care. Bye.